15 minutes. 871. To all law enforcement entities, not the mission days. I just...